the 8th and 9th steps. Can I get somebody to tell me what that clause is? Except when to do so would cause... Right. And so this is not a blanket statement that overrules the order of protection, the order to stay away, the do not contact order. This is, if it's not going to cause any harm, look inside, figure out, do I have amends to make? Is it appropriate for me to do this? And in domestic violence cases, I'm going to say it's not always appropriate. Sometimes it might not ever be appropriate. And the reality is, he is not, this might sound harsh, but it's true, he's not entitled to forgiveness. Forgiveness is a gift that she may choose to give him. That's it. He may choose to forgive himself. That's a different story. Want to say anything about Al-Anon, Barbara?
In the end, that every day they get better and better about addressing domestic violence and getting away from the codependency.
Okay.
Oh. There was a time, getting back to the rub, there was a time where domestic violence programs had a hard time with Al-Anon programs because it was this idea of, you need to work with them, you need to understand. But now it's different. It is about no one has to accept violence, the expectation that people be safe in their relationships, and the decisions are best left to the individuals.
Also known as empowerment theory, right?
They get to make their own decisions for themselves. And because in the end, the thing that I think people lose sight of is that survivors fell in love with this person and really believe that there is some measure of a future with this person. Whether that time that they believe that was limited or long, there's a reality to that, and they are grieving the loss of what that potential future could have been, as well as grieving the fact that they're in this terrible situation.
So we're going to get into some kind of down in the dirt stuff here about the relationship between these two things, in particular when it comes to the perpetrator of domestic violence and understanding who he is.
I'm so interested in how PTSD and Stockholm Syndrome play into this, but maybe this isn't the right time.
Well, no, I'm happy to address that briefly, and then